In this video, as you all told me in comments, I'm gonna do everything I do in my normal life and I'm gonna teach you talking about routine activities and routine life. In this video, you will learn these common words and phrases in English and I will teach you a grammar which is very useful in conversation. And in the end of the video, we have a challenge that I think you will love it. Let's go.
So right now, I just woke up and I usually wake up at 7 a.m. When you want to talk about the things you do in your routine life, you use the grammar of present simple. I know that most of you know this grammar, but we use it when we want to talk about our routine life. And in the end of my sentence, I said I usually wake up at 7 a.m. So when you want to talk about the time, you use at and you say the time, and we use it in the end of the sentence. So right now I just woke up. Sometimes on the weekends I sleep more, so we call this sleep in. Sometimes in the weekend I sleep more. I sleep more than usual. We call this sleep in. So sometimes on the weekend I sleep in. Right now I'm sleeping in, for example. Yeah, now for example it's Sunday and I just woke up and it's 9 a.m. for example. So when you sleep more than usual, you can say I sleep in. And now I got up. Now I just got up. I'm getting up and I'm stretching. And now I'm yawning. I just yawned. Now, like everyone, I'm getting out of my bed. I'm getting out of my bed. And don't forget to tidy your bed. Make your bed. So now I will make my bed. I'm making my bed. So now, as you can see, my bed is clean, my bed is made. I was making my bed. The first thing I do after I wake up, after I get out of my bed, is that I wash my face and I brush my teeth. So now we're gonna go into the bathroom. Now I wear my slippers. These are called slippers. I wear them. I put on my slippers. And then I put my toothbrush here. I put it here and then I wash my face like this. I also clean my eyes if there is anything inside my eyes. I also clean my eyes and I pick my eyes. After I wash my face, I didn't wash my face actually, just for the video I did it. After I wash my face, I grab my toothbrush and I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. For example, now I'm brushing my teeth. I'm brushing my teeth. So after that, I wash my toothbrush. I wash my toothbrush and I wash my mouth. I wash my mouth so that all the toothpaste, this is a toothpaste, all the toothpaste is coming out of my mouth. By the way, I forgot to tell you something. When you want to put toothpaste on your toothbrush, you twist the top off. We don't say open. I twist it off. I press. I press it out. I press it out. And then I brush my teeth. Usually after I wash my face and I brush my teeth, I come in front of the mirror, the console mirror, and then I look at myself, I brush my hair. By the way, this is a hairbrush, okay? This is a hairbrush, and I brush my hair. You know, let me be honest with you. 1/3 of my day is spent in front of the mirror. I don't know why, but I always come in front of the mirror. I look at myself, I brush my hair. I love it. I don't know why. After I'm done with my hair, I usually take a Q-tip. I take a Q-tip. This is a Q-tip. I take one and I clean my ears. I pick my ears. Now it's not morning. Actually, I think it's 7 p.m. So I'm not gonna pick my ears because I did it in the morning. The next thing I do is that I check my WhatsApp because, you know, I have a lot of students. I have to check their homework, and a lot of you send me messages for taking lessons. So I have to reply and respond to your messages. So that's why after I do everything I have to do in the morning, I come on my mobile phone and I check my WhatsApp, Telegram, and my emails. The next thing I do after I brush my hair and I look at myself in the mirror is that I take a couple of eggs. A couple of eggs means 2 eggs. I take 2 eggs and I fry one and I boil the other. I don't do this every day. I'm just doing this for you in the video to learn these words. But usually I fry them. I don't boil them. So in order to boil an egg, we need a saute pan. This is a saute pan. I take the top and I fill it with water. I fill it with water. After I do this, I put it in the pan and then I put it on the stove. This is a stove, by the way. This might also be a question for you. We call this a kettle. We use it for making tea and brewing tea and so on. So after I put it on the stove, I turn on the stove. When we want to cook something in water, we call it boil. Right now, I'm boiling this egg. Now, as I said, I'm gonna fry this one. What is fry? When we cook something using oil, we call this action frying. So I'm gonna put some oil in the pan. So this is a normal pan. First, we put the pan on the stove. By the way, the stove is on. After it's a little bit hot, it gets a little bit hot, I'm gonna put the oil inside of the pan. I'm not gonna use a lot of oil because, you know, it's not really healthy. It's written it has vitamin D, but still, it's not really healthy. And then I'm gonna take this egg. I'm gonna try to separate the oil in every part of the pan. So I'm right now circulating the oil. After the oil is hot, I usually put some salt because, you know, I don't want the oil to splash everywhere. You know, if you don't put it, the oil will splash everywhere and it will get dirty, and I don't like cleaning everything. So I'm doing this to prevent the oil from splashing everywhere. So after I do this, I'm gonna crack the egg and put it in the oil. So I crack the egg. I cracked the egg, and I put it in the oil. After I crack the egg and I put it in the pan, I stir. This is called stir. I stir the egg in order for the egg to be cooked completely. Now I'm frying the egg, as I told you. And right now I'm stirring the egg. Some people might call it mix. Mix is also correct. So now it's completely cooked. So I'm gonna turn it down and I'm gonna serve it. I'm gonna eat it. By the way, I say I'm gonna a lot. I'm gonna is the short form of I'm going to. We use going to when we want to talk about the things we're going to do in the future and we are certain that we will do them. After an egg is fried and it's completed, I usually come to the refrigerator. This is a refrigerator, or we can also call it a fridge, but usually we call it a refrigerator. And I take some olives. We call these olives. I really like eating olives with eggs, so I take olives and I get it prepared here, and I wait for the other egg to boil. Right now, as you can see, the water is boiling. We call this action boiling, and the egg is cooking. It's getting boiled. Here we have the laundry machine, or we can also call it the washing machine. I have some dirty clothes inside the laundry machine, and I have one here, so I'm gonna put it. This action is called doing the laundry. I'm doing the laundry. I do the laundry twice a week, 2 times a week, twice a week. I use detergent, laundry detergent. This liquid is called laundry detergent. It's like a soap, but it's used for cleaning clothes. After I prepare everything, before I eat my breakfast, before I have my breakfast, I grab a big glass of water. It is the most important thing in my life. I drink water, no tea, no coffee. I grab a glass of water, and I also go on YouTube and I watch some paddle matches. I love paddle. And yeah, I watch them until my food gets ready. Don't forget drinking water. After it's boiled completely, I mean the egg, I empty the pan and then I refill it with cold water because, you know, I want to peel off the skin. It helps me peel it off. I do this for several times. And then I crack it. And I start peeling it off. See, I'm peeling the skin off. This is the skin, and I peel it off. Peel off. I put the peeled egg inside a plate. This is a plate. I put it inside a plate, and I also put the other egg inside this plate, and I then eat it. Here's my breakfast. I usually add cheese to my breakfast too, but today I'm not having cheese. It's only egg, a little bit honey and Nutella and peanut butter. Here is a Nutella, by the way. I'm not eating them. I just wanted to tell you in English. This is chocolate, breakfast chocolate. This is honey. You may all know. This is honey. This is peanut butter. Peanut butter. I told you it's olive. You know, right now, to be honest, it's evening. It's not morning. So I'm gonna have some ketchup with my eggs. I take a slice of bread. We cannot say I take a bread. A bread we never say in English. I take a slice of bread. Actually, that was 2 slices. Now I have a slice of bread, and I put some egg on it. I put some egg on the bread, and then I put some ketchup. I put some ketchup on it.
2 hours later.
And then I eat it. I had my breakfast, and now I'm gonna put everything where they were, and I'm gonna wash this plate. So let's go. Before I wash the plate, I put these stuff, I put the trash in the trash bin, in the trash basket, like this. And then I close it. Then I put it in the sink. I get a sponge. Oh, this is a sponge. I put some soap on it, and then I wash the dishes. This is a spoon. I wash the spoon first, and then I wash the other things.
1 hour later.
After I wash them, I put them in the dish rack. This is called dish rack, or we also call it a drying rack. Dish rack or drying rack. Finally, after I'm done with everything, I had my breakfast, I washed the dishes, I did the laundry. I usually chill on the love seat and I usually play games. Like, for example, right now I'm playing this game, Rebel Cops. It's a strategy game. I really like it. So I play games and I chill out. Now let's talk about the challenge and the grammar that I thought we're gonna talk about. First, let's talk about the grammar and let me teach you the grammar. In order to do the challenge that I will tell you, knowing this grammar is crucial and essential. When do we use this grammar and structure? We use it when we want to talk about our routine life, our daily habits, and the things that we do usually. Also, when we want to talk about the things that are normally true, we can use this structure. How can we make sentences with this structure? We make sentences as easy as possible. For example, I go to school. This grammar is present simple. I know a lot of you may know this, but let's have a quick revision on this grammar. When you want to make sentences, you have to use the base form of the verb, the normal form of the verb that I know a lot of you know. For example, go, come, play, speak, walk, and so on. The important thing is, if you're talking about I, you, we, and they, you use the base form of the verb. It's easy, no problem. But if you want to talk about another person or another thing, like he, she, it, Alex, that dog, or anything like this, if it is only one, you have to add an S to the verb. For example, I play tennis. He plays tennis. I wake up. She wakes up. I get out of my bed. My mother gets out of her bed. And if you want to say that you don't do something, again, we say I don't play, you don't run, we don't speak English. And if you want to talk about another person or another thing, like he, she, it, or my mother, that dog, we say doesn't. For example, that dog doesn't eat food. My mother doesn't sleep early. She doesn't play tennis on the weekend. So this is how you should make sentences using the grammar of present simple. It's super easy. Now, what's the challenge? For the challenge, I want you to record your voice and talk about the things that you do every day. Talk about your morning routine from the time you wake up until 12 p.m. or maybe 3 p.m. until the time you have lunch. What do you do between the time you wake up until you have lunch? Record your voice and send it to one of these contact informations below. I will check them myself and I will give you feedback. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful for you. Don't forget to do the challenge and tell me in the comments, do you like this kind of lessons that I also include grammar or not? Also tell me about the challenge. Do you like it? You don't like it? What do you think about it? If you want more of these videos and you want to learn English more and more every day, don't forget to watch my other videos and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.